Hello and welcome to PLZ Soccer. This is your Scottish Evening News Bulletin on Wednesday. A virtual meeting with all 42 SPFL clubs has taken place today to discuss the continued impact of coronavirus, how the issues have affected the game and what is likely to happen until the end of the season. On Monday, football below the top two tiers was totally suspended for at least 3 weeks, so League 1 and 2 clubs are expected to try and find some sort of clarity over their position. We'll bring you all of the fallout from the conference when it does come. This meeting also arrives just 2 days after 13 first-team Celtic players, as well as manager Neil Lennon and assistant John Kennedy, were forced to self-isolate after being deemed close contacts to COVID-positive Christopher Jullien, who contracted the disease in Dubai's mid-season training camp. Stephen Welsh is one of the few who is still available, and a defender told us of the initial COVID scare amongst the squad.
Personally, for everyone, a wee bit of panic because anyone can get it these days. So, I think you're just hoping that you don't get the phone call that tells you you're isolating or positive. So I think personally for me, I'm quite happy that I don't need to isolate or anything.
There's one game in the Premiership this evening as Livingston host Aberdeen in a rearranged fixture. Livy have won 8-8 under David Martindale and are up to 5th, but he doesn't expect it to be straightforward tonight against a team who Livy haven't beaten in 14 years.
They're the only team in the Premier League that we've not beaten, and that's in 2.5 years. We're taking points from them, but they're the only team we've not beaten. So that tells me first and foremost, we've got a very good manager and coaching staff, and secondly, they've got a very good group of players, because we've always historically found it difficult to pick 3 points up.
The Dons come into the game on the back of Sunday's 2-1 defeat to Rangers. Here's what manager Derek McInnes said about tonight's opponents.
They're a brilliant story, Livingston. They have been for the last few years, and it's always a tough game. You ask any manager, Livy away is one of the toughest fixtures in the calendar, and even more so now the fact they're in good form.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget you can like, share and subscribe to our Facebook, YouTube and Twitter channels, where you can also catch up with the football shows Peter and Ruffy. They will have discussed all of today's stories with the panel and exclusive guests.